for these people that are a candidate or that are considering buying, what types of things would you what types of ideas or what types of things would you give them in terms of things to think about if they were to go one way or the other, right? Should I buy or should I rent?
So the safe answer, which I like to use, is it's a personal decision. It really is. It comes down to where you're at in your life, and your personal views on it, and what your big picture looks like. What life changes are you about to go through? Are you going to be partnering up with someone? Is this something you want to go alone? And from there you need to determine whether or not it's the right choice or not. And again, like to use a team approach with that. If someone has a wealth advisor, a financial advisor that they've been consulting with, I like to collaborate with them and look at this and see how it's going to impact you on all fronts. But there's a case to be made, for always for buying, because you're paying your own mortgage, you're building your own equity, you've got an asset that can grow with the market. There's tax advantages to it, of course, but it does come with some responsibility. And a lot of that responsibility, those who choose to stay renting like to evade. I just call my landlord, he fixes it, he deals with it.
Yeah.
Now there's more things I got to take into account for, but it is mine. So it's really personal, on making the case for it. There's a lot of tools that we have that we like to use in analysis in terms of the cost, what it's actually how it's going to impact you if you wait 6 months between now and deciding to buy later on down the road. Also some tax analysis about what advantages you're going to create for yourself in the short run of 2, 3, 5 years and even beyond of owning versus doing nothing. And if people have tools, they can make a better informed decision.
Right.
And then that personal decision can at least be made based on some facts and some analysis. And that's important.
Yeah, absolutely.
As opposed to just someone instinctually or just off a gut reflex just deciding to buy.
No, I think that makes a lot of sense.
It's the largest indebtedness you're going to take on in your life, so this shit should matter.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Right. And I think what you had said with bringing in a team is very powerful, because oftentimes when you think about asking someone for advice that is quote unquote incentivized financially to give you that advice, it can oftentimes be skewed.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
So for the fact that you can leverage other relationships with your team members, with a financial planner, wealth advisor, realtor, to actually get all the data points together for that individual is very powerful.
Right. And it'd be obnoxious for me to think that despite how long I've been in the industry, which I still consider myself a student of it and I'm still learning and growing in it, that I have all the answers for somebody. But I have a lot of people that I work with and trust and have a close connection with that are able to bring more to the table, and we can make this a think tank type of decision.